Okay, today we are here with Fiona Apple's Win the Pawn. It's a very interesting name for an album, I'll say that. Like, I don't know if this is supposed to be a poem. Obviously, there's some writing on the album cover, so I don't know. Is this gonna be one of the songs on here? Actually, no, it don't look like there's a song called Win the Pawn. So I guess there's no title track. Maybe it's just like one of the lyrics in here. Honestly, I have no clue, but I'm assuming by the end of this, I'll have an idea of like of what we going on here or what we have going on here. But as far as what I know of Fiona Apple, I'm gonna say this right now: the first taste, whatever. Like this is the only song I know of her, and it's from Title, the album Title. This song right here is fucking goated, bro. I love this shit. So I am already super excited to get into the rest of her catalog and just like I don't know, seeing what else she has to offer. Honestly, I might have to go back and look at this album too one day. This Title album. It might have some crazy stuff on there. I already know one of the songs is fire. So I don't know, man. I'm gonna stop rambling. Let's go ahead and get on to it. And first song is called On the Bound. Let's do it. Oh wow, interesting intro. Ugh. Also, I forgot to mention, I think we had heard one of these songs on stream, but I don't remember which one. Ugh. That piano is crazy. Yeah, already a completely different sound. Like this is way more moody. Oh, wow. Hold on, do y'all hear that? Bro, the power in her voice is insane. Ugh. Hold on, I feel that. Whoa, wait. This is actually crazy. What's it like?
And maybe some faith would do me good. I don't know what I'm doing, don't know should I change my mind. I can't decide, there's too many variations to consider. No thing I do, don't do nothing but bring me more to do.
Wait, the production is tough.
To myself I make it bitter. Baby, lay your head on my lap one more.
Hold on, I did not know she had it like this.
Tell me you belong to me.
There's so much power in her voice, man.
Baby, say it's all gonna be alright.
Oh my god. Hold on, I'm feeling something.
That it isn't.
Get this out the way. Ooh. Oh, whoa, that's crazy. Was that like flutes and horns? That shit actually sounds insane. Just like a whole bunch of shit, but in the best way. What the hell? Is that like an organ on the side too? That's very interesting. These strings are insane. Wait, is this the one that we heard on stream?
Would do me good. And maybe some faith would do me good.
Ooh.
Maybe maybe some faith would do me good.
Oh, that was a cool ending. Oh wait, it's not over. What the fuck? Yeah, this instrumental is super interesting. I don't think I've ever heard anyone blend horns and flutes like this before. Like the sounds are all so random. It just works though. Okay, so what was going on with her around this time? Because, like, I can already tell, bro, she put her whole soul into the shit. And we on song 1. Track 1, literally. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, bro, I honestly do not remember which song that I had heard on here, but low-key maybe want to say it's this one. Obviously I don't remember it, but like, I don't know, something about how powerful her voice was here gave me some flashbacks. So I don't know if it's like this on every song. Ooh, I love that sound. Yeah, she really let this one just breathe. That's crazy. What the hell? Okay, Fiona Apple, we started off very strong. We started off very, very strong. Where the fuck am I gonna put this song? Hold on. On the Bound was fucking crazy. That piano was insane. Her voice, you know what the crazy thing is? I feel like for me personally, it's a bit rare that I feel like someone's voice was genuinely the star of the show. You know what I mean? Like, I've always been a production person. I always love hearing the instruments and all the different sounds and melodies and shit. But oh my God, her voice is crazy on this shit. Wow. Yeah, I would say that she's actually the star of the show. Like, for real, for real. For real, for real, for real. She's really, really the star of the show. Like, I could listen to this no instrumental. I wouldn't want to, but like, I could do it. So I'm gonna say S. I'm not gonna lie. This is a very strong first song. I love it. I love what I'm hearing. I'm excited for the rest of this. Okay, let's move on. Next one is called To Your Love. I wonder if the whole album is gonna keep that same type of mood, because like, bruh, she was like in a different type of bag on that first one.
Here's another speech you wish I'd swallow. Another cue for you to fold your ears.
Damn.
Another train of thought too hard to follow.
Damn. Wait, these lyrics are good.
To the song that belongs to the shifting of gears. Please forgive me for my distance. Plain as
that melody.
My existence. Please forgive me for my distance. The shame is manifesting my resistance to your love. To your love. To your love.
Hold on. She is something special. She is something very special. Bro, I don't know what she got going on with her voice. Obviously, like, I know one of her songs and I enjoyed that song. I feel like she was not singing on that shit the same way that she's singing on this shit right here. I gotta run that back.
Shame is manifesting my resistance to your love. To your love.
Damn.
To your love.
Oh my God, I feel it in my soul.
I would have warned you, really, what's the point? Caution could
That piano.
barely ever helps. Don't be down, my demeanor tends to disappoint. Taught enough, even try to be civil to myself. Please forgive me for my distance.
This one got a little bounce to it. Hold on. Those drums are fire.
Shame is manifesting my resistance to your love. To your love.
Hold on. She was going through something around this time. Bro, she had something to prove for real.
My daring do allows me to dance the rigadoon around you. But by the time I'm close to my desideratum too, and now you so
Desideratum.
So tell me, baby, what's the word? Am I your gal or should I get out of
Wait, this switch up is cool.
I just need to be reassured. Do you just deal it out, or can you deal with what I laid down? Please forgive me for my distance. The pain is evident in my existence. Please forgive me for my distance.
Wait, this song is insane.
My resistance to your love.
I think this is another like.
To your love. To your love.
Wait.
To your love. To your love. To your love.
Hold on. She is snapping on this album. Yo. Oh my god. Bro, what am I witnessing? To Your Love. Hold on. These songs are like they got some like real substance in these lyrics. Hold on. I low-key want to look up Genius for this one. Let me see. It seems like they got something on there. I did pull it up. Okay. Now I'm not gonna read through everything. I do want to see if there's an about here. Fiona is mad, addressing her lover in a very bitter way. She thinks her partner can't handle her and all her problems. She sarcastically blames herself for their issues. Okay, she sarcastically blames herself for their issues. Fiona also can't accept his love and wants his reassurance. Oh, wow. Okay, here's another speech you'd wish I'd swallow, another cue for you to fold your ears. Ah. You know what? When I was listening to the song, I was looking at the lyrics and kind of like, I guess like reading this in the opposite way. You know what I mean? Another speech you wish I'd swallow, in the sense that like, you don't want to hear what I have to say. You're not hearing me out. You're not listening to me, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like that type of stuff. But it seems like she's really talking more so about, if I'm not mistaken, she's addressing her lover in a very bitter way. She thinks her partner can't handle her. It seems like she's talking about like how she is being a bit more toxic in this situation, right? What does this say? Fiona's about to go on a rant. Her lover wishes she would keep to herself. Another cue for you to hold your ears is her sarcastic way to indicate he isn't feeling her or isn't listening at all when she's ranting. Fiona may also be alluding to her infamous 1997 MTV Awards acceptance speech, to which she was denounced and appeared ungrateful to many. Wait, really? Wait, bro, I kind of want to watch this. Fiona, however, felt that she was simply being honest about the status quo of things. Wait, hold on. Fiona compares her frantic thoughts to the sounds of manual transmissions. Okay, yeah. Please forgive me for my distance. So she's been distant. She's been just like going through it. I don't know if she was like dealing with like the struggles of like fame and shit, and that was like affecting her relationship. I don't know if the MTV situation and all of the backlash that she got from that. Honestly, I don't know the situation. So like I kind of want to see it. But I know if I was to watch that right now, this video would get blocked and y'all would not be able to watch this. So I won't do that. But Wait, this is so interesting. So this seems to be more so about her just kind of talking about her own issues as a person and how that's showing in a relationship. Wait, I fuck with that. The shame is manifest in my resistance to your love. Fiona shame present. Oh my god. Fiona shame presents itself to wait, and her refusal to accept love from this person. Yeah. So like this person is like trying to be there for her, trying to like help her through whatever it was that she was going through at the time. Now, like I don't know if it's actually the MTV thing or if it's like something else. It could be, I mean, there's a lot of things that could happen. There could be like a family member passing or like I don't know. There's so many different things that could have been the catalyst for someone like I guess like retreating into themselves like in a relationship. But yeah, that's crazy. That's actually crazy. Huh. Wait, this album is insane. I'm gonna put this song in A. I'm gonna put this one in A. I feel like if we're just talking from a strictly listening standpoint, I enjoyed On the Bound a bit more. I do wish that I had looked at the lyrics on that one a little bit. I feel like for everything going forward, we'll go ahead and just like dive into the lyrics at least for like a tiny bit. But yeah, crazy song, sounds amazing. So I feel like I prefer On the Bound just like from listening standpoint, but obviously both songs are great. Let's keep it moving though. Next one is called Limp. Oh wow, very different song. Also, I apologize if my camera's a little choppy sometimes. I'm not exactly sure what's happening with it.
You wanna make me sick, you wanna lick my wounds, don't
Well, I
you,
thought she was about to say
baby?
something
You
else.
want the badge of honor when you save my hide. But you're the one in the way of the day of doom, baby.
Ooh.
If you need my shame to reclaim your pride. When I think of it, my fingers turn to fists. I never did
Okay, this is different.
No matter what I try, you beat me with your bitter lies. So call me crazy, hold me down, make me cry. Get off now, baby.
Damn, those horns are insane.
You be lying left in your own hands.
Yeah, this got a very different sound.
You feed the beast I have within me.
Whoa. Bro, she's really going in on herself.
Red flag, baby, you make it run, run, run. Standing on the sidelines, waving and grinning.
Why does Loki give me like a Massive Attack vibes right here?
You found my trigger, then you blame my gun. Yeah, when I think of it, my fingers turn to fists. I never did anything to you, man.
Wow.
No matter what I try, you beat me with your bitter lies. So call me crazy, hold me down, make me cry. Get off now, baby. It won't be long till you be lying, living in your own hands.
Holy shit, wait, this was a little toxic. Hold on, she a little toxic. Toxic queen, okay, I guess. At least if I'm reading this right. Interesting little drum break right here. I was not expecting this at all. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Bro, my camera is so ass sometimes.
When I think of it, my fingers turn to fists. I never did anything to you, man. But no matter what I try, you beat me with your bitter lies. So call me crazy, hold me down, make me
This song is fine. It's not my favorite one. It's cool though. Okay, this was an interesting one. Like I said, it's definitely not my favorite song of the three. And also, like, I'm getting a bit distracted. Like, my camera is actually just like fucked up right now. So I feel like I kind of want to pause the video for a second just to get an idea of what's going on, see if I can fix it. But yeah, give me a second. Okay, so I think we're back. I did run the song back a little bit just to give myself a little bit of a reminder of what it sounded like. But yeah, I think I'm gonna say it's definitely of the three, I would put it in third place. That's how I'm feeling right now. So I think for me, I'm gonna say I'm gonna put Limp maybe in B. I do want to look at some of the lyrics though. Let me see what is on here because it does seem like this is one of the more popular ones, at least according to Genius. Like this one got 100K views on here compared to, well, Paper Bag is definitely the most popular. Paper Bag and then Fast as You Can. But anyways, let's see. Okay, Limp is the third track on 1999's When the Pawn is about. Oh, Limp, the third track, is about a woman who's fed up with her lover gaslighting her. Gaslighting is a term. Yeah, we know what gaslighting is. Limp specifically refers to a man who wants a damsel in distress. Okay, he wants to be the hero too. And in these kinds of relationships, a man will upset a woman. You make me want. Wait, you want me. What? You want to make me sick. My bad. So that she can become dependent on him for support. You want to lick my wounds. Ah, interesting. Okay, you want to make me sick. You want to lick my wounds. You want the badge of honor when you save my hide. But you're the one in the way of the day of doom. If you need my shame to reclaim your pride. Holy shit. So, okay, so I was looking at this a little bit wrong as I was listening. It seems like more so what she's saying here is that the person that she is with prefers her to be in these situations where she's like not happy or not doing her best, because then in that case, like, he can come in and kind of like be the savior, which makes him feel better about his position there, but also like keeps her in a state of just like, you know what I mean, just like being fucked up, which is crazy. When I think of it, my fingers turn to fists. I never did anything to you. Okay, no, but no matter what I try, you'll beat me with your bitter lies. So call me crazy, hold me down, make me cry, get off now. Damn. Yeah, they was going through it, man. Oh my God. You feed the beast I have within me. So like this is what I was hearing earlier. Like I definitely had like locked in on the lyrics a bit more when we got to this part. And I was seeing her just kind of like talking about herself a lot more. So I was assuming that this song was just like, I don't know, like her talking about her issues, but it seems like more so what she's saying is that she, for one, has her issues, but the person that she was with at the time would like feed into that and like, I don't know, kind of like make her worse than she would normally be. You know what I mean? You wave the red flag, make it run, standing on the sidelines, waving and grinning, fondle my trigger, and you blame my gun. Ugh. So it's like he's like actively pushing her into like more destructive behaviors. But then like when it's convenient for him, he'll call her out on it and be like, see, like, look what you're doing here, you're doing that, whatever, 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 to like kind of like get his get things to work out in his favor. I think that is super, super sick. Not like this, obviously not the situation, but like the lyrics. The lyrics here are crazy. She kind of writing her ass off on these songs. That is actually insane. Okay. I'm gonna say the lyrics on here, honestly, maybe like after looking through it, is some of my favorite, but I still think I'm gonna keep it in B. But let's move on. Next one is called Love Ridden.
Love ridden, I've looked at you with the focus I gave to my birthday candle.
Now this is another one that's different. Might be the most slow one so far.
Under your brow, and baby, I wished for you. Nobody sees when you are lying in your bed, and I wanna crawl in with you, but I can't stay. I want you warm, but it will only make me colder when it's over. so I can't tonight, baby. No, not baby anymore. If I need you, I'll just use your simple name.
Interesting.
Only kisses on the cheek from now on, and in a little while, I'll only have to wait.
Ooh.
My hand won't hold you down no more. The path is clear to follow through. I stood too long in the way of the door.
My God, these strings are so like eerie. Bro, what would you even call, like, what is her genre? Is this just like singer-songwriter? I feel like we're getting a bit of everything on here. Hmm.
No, not baby anymore. If I need you, I'll just use your simple name.
Damn, she said, I ain't calling you baby. That's crazy.
Kisses on the cheek from now on.
Sheesh.
And in a little while, we'll only have to wait. No, not baby anymore. If I need you, I'll just use your simple name.
Wow, man.
Only kisses on the cheek from now on. And in a little while, I'll only have to wait.
Damn. Yeah, this one was beautiful. Pretty song. Piano on here, like she I don't know if it's her specifically that's playing the piano on these songs, but she, like, whoever it is, going crazy. I'm gonna say that much. Lyrics on here were cool too. It seems like this is a song that's more so about just like, I don't know, like a bit of a growing resentment, and then because, like, what are we saying here? There's some lyrics in here, especially with the stuff about like won't call you baby anymore. I just need your regular name, only kisses on the cheeks, or like obviously we're not like in a romantic type of vibe right now. And then even like this line right here, in a little while we'll only have to wave. So like it seems like what she's saying is like shit's gonna be over soon. Like we are not like we ain't we ain't in it for the long run. So I'm assuming that's just basically what this song is right here. So I don't know if I'm gonna go too deep in the genius for this one. I did enjoy it though. Okay, love ridden. Love ridden, love ridden, love ridden. I think, I don't know. I think I enjoyed it. Would I say it's better than Limp though? I actually kind of want to run it back. Maybe a little bit.
On hands. You feed the beast I have within me.
Because if you want me to be real, I think I like Limp more.
You wave the red flag, baby, you make it run. Now on, and in a little while, I'll only have to wait.
I don't know. I feel like Limp is more upbeat, but I feel like this one just got more of an emotional thing going for it. I think I'm gonna put Love Ridden above Limp in B. Yeah, I think that's how I'm feeling. I'm gonna put it above Limp in B. I feel like obviously, like I was talking about the strings in here, like very interesting strings, the piano, like there's something that whoever it is playing is doing with this piano. Like they are able to just like give it so much emotion and just so much feeling somehow. I don't really know exactly how that works. I guess it's just like whatever melodies they're hitting, but yeah, I am feeling it so far for sure. Let's move on though. Next one is called Paper Bag.
I was staring at the sky, just looking for a star to pray on or wish on.
Oh, that piano is so nice.
I was having a sweet fix of a daydream of a boy.
These drums are super interesting too.
Was a hopeless to be had, but then the dove of hope began its downward slope, and I believed for a moment that my chances were approaching to be grabbed. But as it came down near, so did a weary tear. I thought it was a bird, but it was just a paper bag. Hunger hurts, and I want him so bad. Oh, it kills, 'cause I know I'm a messy, don't wanna clean up. I got to focus, these hands are too shaky to hold.
Interesting. Like the feeling of the song is a bit more optimistic feeling than the rest of the album, at least.
Too much to love. And I went crazy again today, looking for a
Hold on, this line right here is crazy. My bad. This hunger hurts, but starving works when it costs too much to love. What the fuck?
Hunger hurts, but starving works when it
Damn, that's a crazy line.
costs too much to love. And I went crazy again today, looking for a strand to climb, looking for a little hope.
I love the jazzy drums on this one.
Baby said he couldn't stay, wouldn't put his lips to mine, and failed to kisses or failed to cope. I said, honey, I don't feel so good, don't feel justified. Come on, put a little love here in my voice. He said, it's all in your head. And I said, so's everything, but he didn't get it. I thought
We just telling the whole story here.
he was just a little boy. Hunger hurts, and I want him
Yikes.
so bad. Oh, it kills, 'cause I know I'm a messy, don't wanna clean up. I got to focus, these hands are too shaky.
Bro, what does it feel like to have someone write an album like this about you?
When it costs too much to love, hunger hurts, but I want it so bad.
Honestly, I don't think I would have covered.
I know I'm a mess that he don't wanna clean up. I got to fold because these hands are just too shaky to hold. Hunger hurts, but starving works me when it costs too much to love. Hunger
That was cool how she did that.
bad. Oh, it kills because I know that I'm a mess that he don't wanna clean up. I got to fold because these hands are just too shaky to hold. Hunger hurts, but starving it works when it costs too much to love.
Yeah, this one is super smooth, man. Paper bag. I low-key want to go back and understand this whole paper bag thing a bit more. Ooh, those horns are so pretty. Bro, the production on this album is actually so good. It's so good. Paper bag. Actually, first let me actually look at lyrics for this one before we go into it for real. I feel like this one definitely had a very interesting story here. Okay, so this was the third and final single for the record, communicated through the metaphor of a paper bag. The song shows how hope can lead to disappointment. Damn. The inspiration for the song came from a mostly true story from her own life, although the titular bag was in fact a plastic bag rather than paper. That's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I guess paper hits better than plastic, just like from a title standpoint. Okay, I was staring at the sky, just looking for a star to pray on or wish on or something like that. I was having a sweet fix of a daydream of a boy whose reality I knew was a hopeless to be had. What does that mean? Okay. She's daydreaming about a boy she likes, but she knows she can't have him. Okay, I see. She compares him to a fix. Okay, see, that makes sense. So she's like daydreaming about some guy that she wanted. Okay, but then the dove of hope began its downward slope, and I believed for a moment that my chances were approaching to be grabbed. So, yeah, obviously we know that dove is like a symbol of hope, especially in like religious terms. Something happened to make her feel that all of a sudden she can have him, or that he appears to have the same feelings towards her. Okay, but as it came down near, so did a weary tear. I thought it was a bird, but it was just a paper bag. Oh shit, there's an interview here. Okay. This was during the first album, and I was miserable. And it was a Saturday, and me and my dad were driving to a grocery store. I was sitting sulking, and I look up in the sky sulking, and I see this white dove and think, oh, okay, everything's gonna be okay. White dove. And I swung into this great high, and the dove started falling, of course, and it was a plastic bag. And I know I made it a paper bag. And you know I made it a paper bag because paper sounds better. In short, she fantasized it to be more than what it really is. It's reminiscent of the plastic bag in American Beauty, except here. Wait, there's a plastic bag thing in American Beauty? That's interesting. Except there, it's seen as a beautiful symbol. Here, it shatters her dreams and hopes. So she's kind of like comparing this person that she's with to a plastic bag, right? Like she's saying, this person came into my life, gave me a lot of hope. I thought that this was like the white dove, um, or like you know what I mean, like knight in shining armor, white dove type of feeling. But it turns out like you was just a paper bag. You was a what did she say later on? She said you was a boy, not a man. So damn, that is crazy. Like I was saying earlier, if somebody wrote a song like this about me, brother, I would decay. Like I don't think I would recover from that. I think I actually like you would see me on the news. You would see me on the news. Like I think I would be done. I honestly don't think I would recover from that. That would be the last day you saw me. Real shit. Holy fuck. Okay, paper bag. I'm gonna say for sure, like lyrically on this one, I'd say it's one of those ones for me, right? Like I'd say lyrically, this song is a 10. But if you want me to be real, I don't like it as much as On the Bound. So I think for me, I'm gonna do a maybe Over to Your Love. Let me double check. I'm gonna say maybe Over to Your Love. I'll actually add that one to my likes because I think there's a really cool message there. But no, man, I think To Your Love, like there's just something about the way that that shit hits my eardrums. It's just different. It's just different. But I will say, as far as like where lyrics go, I think Paper Bag and maybe Love Written have like two of my favorite written songs, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Or to me, like the two that have the best lyrics on it. But I don't know, man. These other ones just sound they hit different. They sound so good. But let's move on. Next song is called A Mistake. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh wow. Crazy sounds here.
I'm gonna make a mistake.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it on purpose. I'm gonna waste my time. Cause I'm full as a tick.
Wow.
And I'm scratching at the surface. And what I find is mine. Then the day is done and I look back.
Wait, these sounds are very interesting.
Fumbling around. Oh, the advice I shunned and ran. Where they told me not to run, but I sure had fun. So I'm gonna fuck it up again. I'm gonna do another detour. Unpave my path.
Pave my path. Okay.
And if you wanna make sense,
This instrumental is so cool.
I'm no good at math.
Feels like there's so many random sounds happening.
And when I
was nice.
Stay or I may not. I've acquired quite a taste for a well-made mistake. I wanna make a mistake. Why
Bro,
can't
her
I make
voice
a
is
mistake?
crazy. Ooh.
Always doing what I think I should. Always doing everybody good.
That little guitar on the right is so sick to me. What is this? Is this a guitar too? Just super distorted? Ooh, wait, that is so tough. Bro, I love how, like, I don't know how to put it, like, how awkward sounding the guitars are. I know it's probably not the best word, but that's how I'm feeling.
Of course, but do I really wanna feel I'm forced to answer you? Hell no, I've acquired quite a taste for a well-made mistake. I wanna make a mistake. Why can't I make a mistake?
Yeah, this one is very interesting.
Always doing what I think I should. Always doing everybody good.
Damn. So she just tired of doing the right thing, I guess. Honestly, I feel that. Ooh. Bro, that guitar is so cool. I low-key actually get some Gorillaz vibes from the production here. Damn. Yeah, the drummer's going crazy. Ooh. Yeah, this was a cool song. Like weirdly relatable too. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how many people are that are watching that work in like I don't know. I mean, to be fair, like a lot of people watching are gonna be working in like more corporate environments and whatnot. But like I'd say for me, like someone who like has experience with like corporate world, this shit, something about this hits for me. I don't know why. It's just like the whole thing of like always having to like put on a good front, always having to I don't know, like try and be the bigger or better person in certain situations. Like say you get in a disagreement with like a coworker and they're like acting like an asshole, but like you gotta be the person that's like, you know what? I'm gonna do what's best for me in this situation and just like keep myself being nice. Like, you know what I mean? Like how many, like I can't even tell you how many times in my life I have stopped myself from like sending a petty ass email to somebody or like being passive aggressive as fuck or even just like what's the opposite of passive aggressive? You know what I'm saying? Just like being directly like, bro, shut the fuck up to somebody that's just like getting on my nerves. It's just like after a while you just wanna like let that shit go. And I feel like obviously that's not exactly what she's saying here on this song, but like from what I'm taking from this whole like it's been a while since I've made a mistake. I'm tired of doing the right things or like always doing what I think I should. Uh doing everybody good, like not taking care of myself or like not saying no or not I don't know, just telling people to fuck off. Like sometimes I feel like I just need to do that more. So I feel like for me on that front, like this song definitely hit. I will look at the about for this one because I feel like lyrics are pretty much straightforward on this one. Just like I don't know, but I do want to see what the about has to say. I enjoyed this one though. I'm gonna say maybe bottom A for me. I think I'll put it under paper bag because I feel like the lyrics on paper bag still are just like, bro, like that is such a crazy metaphor. Like she was in her poetry bag with that shit. Like for real, for real. I feel like someone could write like an actual essay on the whole paper bag song if you want me to be real. Like that one is actually super, super impressive. But let's look at mistake really quickly, just cause I'm a bit curious what this got to say. So okay, there is no about. And with that being said, I guess we can just move on. Like we said, it's pretty straightforward. Next song is called Fast as You Can. Let's get it. Whoa. Those drums were interesting. It's like super choppy. Ooh.
I let the beast in too soon. I don't know how to live without my hand on his throat. I fight him all.
Oh my god.
Oh darling, it's so sweet. You think you know how crazy, how crazy.
Okay, she on her toxic shit again.
You say you don't spook easy, you won't go, but I know, and I pray that you will.
Ooh, hold on.
Fast as you can, baby, run free yourself up.
Ooh.
As fast as you can.
Oh, that's really cool. Bro, this is like some aggressive jazz.
Soft in your palm, but I'll soon go hungry for a fight, and I will not let you in. My pretty mouth will frame the phrases that will disprove your faith in me. So if you catch me trying to find my way into your heart from under your skin, fast as you can, baby, scratch me out, free yourself fast as you can.
Wait, this is so sick. Actually, hold on. I do want to pause it for a second because I want to run it back. But like, this shit low-key feel like a jazz version of metal, if that makes sense.
Fast as you can, baby, scratch me out, free yourself fast as you can.
This part is so sick.
Sometimes my mind don't.
Oh wow, okay.
And shit.
Big switch.
Most of the time it does. And I get to the place where I'm begging for a lift, or I'll drown in the wonders and the what. And I'll be
Those drums.
a girl if you say it's a gift.
Damn.
And you give me some more of your drugs. Yeah, I'll be your pet if you
The
just tell
vocals.
me it's a gift. 'Cause I'm tired of wise, choking on wise. Just need a little because.
And we're back? Okay. We back. We all the way back.
I let the beast in, and then I even tried forgiving him with his two strings of bite again. And for a little while more, I saw the uneven winds complaining, blame Mr. Lamb. But if you're getting any bright ideas, quite dear, I'm blooming with
Damn, she kind of flowing on here.
fast as you can, baby.
I think this is my favorite part right here.
How fast as I can, maybe late, but at least about fast as you can. Leave me, let this thing run. It's fast as you can. Fast as you can.
Yeah, the instrumental right here is so interesting.
Can. Fast as you can.
Ooh. Yeah, this is a very interesting one. I'd say this is definitely one of the more interesting songs on here, just like production wise. What is this sound here on the left? It's like a weird keyboard or something. Maybe an organ? Damn, hold on. She kind of going crazy right here. Ooh. Ooh. Bro, I'm telling you, if you was to take all of these sounds and like match them up with like a metal counterpart, this would be a straight up metal song. It's actually crazy. Okay. Wow, that was sick. That was super sick. Fast as you can. I actually really like that one. I really like that one. I'm gonna go maybe top of A with Fast as You Can. Is it better than To Your Love? No, I lied. I lied. Honestly, To Your Love, I'm put To Your Love in S. Am I? Hold on. Let me check on To Your Love again. Cause I honestly feel like that one might be an S.
Tends to disappoint. Taught enough even try to be civil to myself. Please forgive me for my distance. The pain is evident in my existence.
Bro, there's some about it. Some about it. Like, I'm gonna actually move it to S, and I'm gonna keep Fast as You Can top of A. I think it really do belong up there if you want me to be real. Cause I think I've been like judging A little bit too hard based off of To Your Love, but I think it really do belong up here with On the Bound. Okay. What was which one did we just listen to? That was Fast as You Can. Let me see if there's anything interesting on Genius with this one. But bro, like when it comes to how this song was structured and arranged, this is definitely the most like interesting one and maybe even like chaotic one to a certain extent. There was just so much going on. Okay, what does this say? Song reached the top 20 in the US Billboard. Wait, for real? Wait, when Fiona the Pawn wait, when oh my god, from When the Pawn, Fiona Apple's second album released in 1999. Full title of the album is a 90-word poem. Wait, what? The full title of the album is a 90-word poem? Are you for real? The song reached the top 20s in the Billboard US Modern Rock Tracks chart and became Apple's first top 40 hit on the UK singles chart. Became Apple's first top 40 hit. Okay. Oh, okay. Fiona Apple. I'm like, I thought they were talking about like Apple the company. I'm like, what do they mean? Okay, this song, like many by Apple, discusses her struggles with or struggles to negotiate the power balance in a love relationship. Music video was directed by her then boyfriend, film director Paul Thomas. You are lying. This ain't the dude that she's talking about in a lot of these songs, right? I guess it could be possible that she's talking about like a past relationship while she's in one with a new person. But holy shit, that's crazy. That would be insane if she wrote that song about you and then like you over here direct the music video, bro. How does that work? Like actually, how does that work? Um. Okay. What's it say? I let the beast in too soon. I don't know how to live without my hand on his throat. I fight him always, and still, oh darling, it's so sweet. You think you know how crazy I am. You say you don't spook easy, you won't go, but I know, and I pray that you will. Damn, holy shit. Okay, so you say that you spook easy and don't and won't go, but I know, and I pray that you will. So this is very interesting. It do seem like she a little toxic, bro. I can't even hold you. It do seem like she a little toxic. I let the beast in too soon. First off, anyone who like compares themselves to like a beast for real, at least like this consistency or consistently, you gotta be a little bit toxic. I can't even lie. You can't even lie. Like I'm assuming that like both of them were toxic to a certain extent. Like obviously the boyfriend was you know what I mean, like gaslighting her in some instances and like egging her on and like keeping her in a I don't even know, in like a bad mental space to be her like quote unquote savior, but goddamn, she was going through some shit. Okay, fast as you can, run free yourself of me fast as you can. So okay, so this is basically her just saying like, leave me before I do some crazy shit. I may be soft in your palm, but I'll soon grow hungry for a fight, and I will not let you win. My pretty mouth will frame the phrases that will disprove your faith in man. Holy fuck. Oh my god. Bro, wait, this is crazy. So if you catch me trying to find my way into your heart from under your skin, fast as you can, baby, scratch me out, free yourself. Wait, this is insane. Bro, she has a very like uh I don't even know what to say, like negative viewpoint of herself, especially when it comes to relationships. That's actually crazy to see. Sometimes my mind don't shake and shift, but most of the time it does, and I get to the place where I'm begging for a lift or I'll drown in the wonders in the was, and I'll be your girl. I'll say it's a gift and you give me some of your drugs. Yeah, I'll be your pet if you tell me it's just a gift, or if you just tell me it's a gift. Because I'm tired of whys choking on whys. What does this mean? If you love me without strings and I'm yours, I'm sick of people who won't give me the love and attention I need without asking me why I need it so badly. Love is a gift and people should give without expecting anything in return. Okay, so yeah, so like I'm assuming that the love here is the drug metaphor that she's talking about. Okay, interesting. Just need a little because. Wow, man. I let the beast in me, and then I even tried forgiving him, but it's too soon, so I'll fight again, again, again. Wow. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I feel like it's very rare that you see albums and songs where the artist is just talking about like, I don't know, how toxic they can be in certain situations. Like, yeah, people talk about it, but I feel like it's still pretty rare. I feel like especially nowadays. So this is actually kind of crazy to see. Um, okay. We got 3 songs left. Let's move on. Next one is called The Way Things Are. Also, yeah, my camera's tripping again. I don't know what the fuck to do with this. I literally have no clue.
I wouldn't know what to do with another chance if you gave it to me. I couldn't take the embrace of a real romance. They erased right through me. I'm much better off the way things are.
Yeah, it's like really bad right now. Hold on, give me another second. All right, my bad. I'm hoping this is the last time I do that, but let me start this song over actually. Holy shit. Oh my god.
I wouldn't know what to do with another chance if you gave it to me.
This one got like a moody vibe to it too.
Embrace of a real romance, they erased right through me. I'm much better off the way things are.
Ooh, that bass right there.
I
like that.
Better off, better by far, by far. I wouldn't know what to
That was
say
interesting.
to a gentle voice. It rolled right past me, and if you chalk it up, you see I don't really have a choice. So don't even ask me. I'm much better off the way things are.
These little sounds are interesting too, like really sparkly shit.
Better off, better by far, by far. So keep on calling me names, keep on, keep on. And I keep kicking the crap till it's gone. If you keep on killing, you could get me to settle. And as soon as I settle, I better be able to move on.
Ooh, that piano. What the fuck? Ooh, that part was sick. Damn. Ooh. Oh, this piano is crazy. I love these drums, man. Yeah, this shit is crazy, actually.
So keep calling me names, keep on, keep on. I keep kicking the crap till it's gone.
I don't know why that line is funny to me. Kicking the crap.
If I keep on killing, you could get me to settle, and as soon as I settle, I better be able to move on.
Ooh. Bro, that shit is super bouncy. I love that.
Keep on, keep on. I keep kicking the crap till it's gone. If I keep on killing, you could get me to settle, and as soon as I settle, I better be able to move on.
Yeah. Yeah, this one is very good. I love that piano, man. Oh, this shit is so tough. Ooh. Hold on, this ending is actually crazy. Damn, I kind of don't want it to end. I can't lie, that ending was kind of insane. The way things are, I'm gonna say this is definitely an A for me. It's an A for me for sure. I think maybe over a mistake, which let me double check. One thing I will say, bro, I honestly wish that this recording was a little bit more smooth because like I feel like I'm doing my best to like kind of handle myself right now, but I am like I'm frustrated as hell. Bro, my camera is fucking my day up. Like holy shit. Yeah, I think I like it more than a mistake. I do remember that now. Okay, I'm gonna put that over a mistake and maybe paper bag too. Hold on.
And I went crazy again today, looking for a
Paper bag is just it has goated lyrics, but I think I like the way things are more. If you want me to be real, I think I like it more. Let's see what they have to say on Genius about this. I did see that there was an about. Seems like a pretty big quote here. Okay, while performing the song live in 2006, Fiona gave a monologue before she started singing, figuring that statistically there's got to be someone out there or as many people out there that has somebody in their life who appears outwardly to be very, very good and very devoted to you. But then when they've got you alone and really quietly, they like whisper the worst things in the world to you, and everybody thinks they're the nicest person in the world. Okay. This song is my biggest step in getting rid of that person. The only way that I could really deal with that was to write this song about how the great things are because this is a wait, how great things are because this is exactly what I needed. Very interesting. Hmm. I wonder what she means by that. So I'm still like, okay, so like, so I guess what she's saying is that she had somebody in her life that everybody assumed was like this really cool, nice, amazing person. But for her, they were somebody who would like basically say the worst things to her, or maybe she's even saying that about herself. You never know. I don't exactly know. So let me see. Because if we're being real, like a few songs ago, I don't remember exactly which one, she was saying that something along the lines that like something about like pretty mouth, like can like the worst things could come out of my pretty mouth. I don't know exactly what the line was. Y'all gonna have to forgive me on that. It's been like I'm not even joking. It's been like 30 minutes since that song probably. So I'm having a hard time remembering some shit. Um, yeah, this has been a very long recording. But anyways, what does it say? I couldn't take the embrace of a real romance. It'd race right through me. Fiona's apprehensive towards healthy or real romantic relationships because all she's currently known is toxicity. Often people who fall in toxic relationship dynamics have trouble accepting love when it's presented without ulterior motives. You know what? That's real. That's real. That's real. I actually feel that. Okay, when chaos is a frequent condition, it becomes comfortable to some degree, even when it's harmful. I'm not even gonna lie. I fully get that. It's really hard to take somebody who was just like a good person, especially after you've dealt with something that's just like super chaotic and honestly like, you know what I mean? Because there's like a weird addictive quality to the chaos. And it's not in the sense that like, oh, I want to be going through it. I want to fucking suffer. Like that's not where it comes from. It comes from the feeling of just like, I think it's more of like a nervous system thing. At least that's what I've been told, right? Like you can you can start to associate the anxiety of the toxicity and just like the emotional highs of it in the sense that just like you know what I mean like the anger being at an all-time high, the like worry, the sadness, all of those like intense emotions like always reaching those all-time highs. Like your nervous system can associate that with love itself, if that makes sense. But then when you find somebody who's more stable and more just like put together and actually wants to be there as a person and not as like somebody who's like gonna, you know what I mean, like add extra stress to your life, you kind of have a hard time accepting that because and I mean, like you've been kind of desensitized to a certain extent, right? Like you see that and you kind of think of it as like maybe a bit boring, but that's something you really gotta just like learn to work through. I feel like for me, that's something I am currently learning to work through. So I definitely feel that a lot. Okay, what does it say? I wouldn't know what to say to a gentle voice. It'd roll right past me. That's exactly what I was just saying. Yeah. Like someone who was actually like trying to work things out with you and like trying to do the work and like the hard having the hard conversations in a way that's real and is actually like trying to hear you out. Like sometimes you can just like be like, what the fuck is happening? Like it's a very weird state of mind to be in, but that's real. Okay, and if you chalk it up, you'll see I really don't have a choice, so don't even ask me. She's saying she doesn't really have a choice if she moves on from him or not. It's just going to happen at some point. Damn. So keep calling me names, keep on, and I'll keep kicking the crap till it's gone. If you keep on killing, you could get me to settle. I don't know what she means by the keep on killing, you could get me to settle thing. It doesn't seem like people like this one right here. As she tries to work with her partner, she realizes her partner is only interested in getting her to settle because the insults and such are looking for her submission for her to agree. I see. This conclusion then is meaning to be clever instead of giving in to what this partner wants. Her submission is to leave the relationship. Okay, I see what they're saying. As soon as I settle, I bet I'll be able to move on. Okay. Yeah, this is a cool one. Very cool one. I think I like where I put it earlier, towards the top of A. I think it's one that has like a mix of good lyrics and also for me, just like when it comes to the instrumental and production and all the sounds and even her voice on this one, she was killing it. Very good song. But let's move on. Next one is called Get Gone. Let's do it. Bro, I've been recording this one video for an entire day.
How many
Holy shit.
times do I have to say to get away, get gone?
Okay, this one definitely sounds familiar. Hold on. Maybe this is the one we heard on stream.
Flip your shit past another lass's humble dwelling. You got your game, made your shot, and you got away with a lot, but I'm not turned on.
Yeah, I've definitely heard this. I knew where the thing was gonna come in.
So put away that meat you're selling, 'cause I do know what's good for me.
Oh yeah, this is the one.
And I've done what I could for you, but you're not benefiting, and yet I'm sitting singing again. Sing again. How can I deal with this if you won't get with this? I'm gonna heal from this.
Oh my god, that piano.
Nothing to figure out. I gotta get him out. It's time the truth was out that he don't give a shit about me.
Oh, that piano is so crazy. Holy shit. And the strings too, I forgot about that.
'Cause I do know what's good for me.
Her voice is so powerful.
What I could for you, but you're not benefiting, and yet I'm sitting singing again. Sing again. How can I deal with this if you won't get with this? Am I gonna heal from this? He won't admit to it. Nothing to figure out.
Yeah.
I gotta get him out. It's time the truth was out that he don't give a shit about me.
I love the way like that her voice shakes right there. So much
How
passion.
many times can it escalate till it elevates to a place I can't breathe?
Okay, slow it down. Damn.
And I must decide if you must ride, then I'm much obliged to up and go.
This is a like for me. It's definitely a like.
I'll idealize and realize that it's no sacrifice because a price is paid and there's nothing left to grieve. Fucking go, 'cause
Damn.
I've done what I could for you, and I do know what's good for me, and I'm not benefiting. Instead I'm sitting singing again. Sing again. How can I deal with this if you won't get with this?
Wow.
I wanna heal from this. He won't admit
Bro, like
to
you can
it.
hear that anger in her voice too. That's
I
insane.
gotta get him out. It's time the truth was out that he don't give a shit about me. How can I deal with this if he won't get with this? Am I gonna hear from this? He won't admit to it. Nothing to figure out. I gotta get him out. It's time the truth was out that he don't give a shit about me.
Bro, that is an incredible song. That's an incredible song. This is definitely, for sure, the one that we heard on stream. And it's actually the song that convinced me to listen to this album in full. I purposely have not been listening to it since I heard it, which was probably like, I don't know, maybe like 3 weeks to a month ago by now. But holy shit, was this song good. I don't know what it is. I think if you want me to be real, I feel like the common theme between these three songs, which by the way, this is an S for me. I think the common theme between these three songs is just the way that she's singing on this shit. I feel like these three are definitely a bit more aggressive, and I feel like you can hear just like that passion and anger in her voice. And I feel like for whatever reason, when it comes to when she's singing, like that shit for me, it hits on a completely different level. So yeah, that's definitely an S for me. I might actually put it over To Your Love, but what about On the Bound?
True, I do imbue my blue, and to myself I make it bitter. Baby, lay your head on my lap one more time.
Hold on, bro. I did not know that she had it like that. Okay, I think I'm gonna keep On the Bound maybe at the top. Maybe. I don't know. To be honest, these two are they might be interchangeable if you want me to be real. Like these two are just so good. Like they're like literally top tier. Literally top tier songs. Both of these are just perfect in my opinion. This one is also S for me, but Bro, like these two are my favorites. These are the two, these are the golden childs, you know what I mean? The two golden children. But let's move on. Last song is called I Know. Let's get it done. Let's get it. Wow. Also, it was saying that this whole album was like a poem just from the titles. I'm gonna read it afterwards.
So be it, I'm your crowbar. If that's what I am so far. Until you get out of this.
I'm your crowbar. That's crazy.
And I will pretend that I don't know of your sins until you are ready to confess. But all the time,
I feel like I need more stuff like this in my life, man.
time,
This is like a jazz pop album, kind of. Who else makes music like this?
and you can use my skin to bury secrets in, and I will settle you down. And at my own
Yeah, those strings are crazy.
I will ask no question.
They didn't even gotta do that much.
While I do my thing in the background, but all the time, all the time, I'll know.
Ooh. Oh, shit got dark. Damn.
Baby, I can't help you.
Hold on. Let me lock in.
See you still around. So for the time
I'm sorry. I hate to do it, but I need to hear that again. I need to hear that shit again. It was too good.
I'll know.
Oh my god. That shit right there is so crazy.
I can't help you out. I see you still
Bro,
around.
I hope that this shit like takes off the next time it does something like that. I hope.
So for the time being patient. And I miss this bitterness. If you just consider this, even if it don't make sense all the time,
Man.
give it time. And when the crowd becomes your burden and you've early closed your curtain, I'll wait by the backstage door.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even super locked in on the lyrics. I'm just vibing right now.
While you try
Like, I
to
actually
find
zone the fuck out.
the lines to speak your mind, and pride open, hoping for an encore. And if it gets too late for me to wait for you to find you love
Oh, wow.
and tell me so, to say it.
Damn. Yeah, we're definitely reading lyrics for this one. Because I'm not gonna lie, I was just lost in the sounds. I can't even hold you. Like, I didn't hear nothing she said. So I need to go back and make sure I understand. But this shit sounded amazing to me. This one sounded so good, bro. I loved the piano on this shit. Obviously, her voice is just always amazing. Like, I'd say, like, honestly, I'd say her voice is like a 10. You know what I mean? Like, she has not missed on a single song. There's not one note that I heard that I didn't love. So, like, I gotta give her that credit. She's up there. As far as where I know goes, I think it's similar to maybe the way things are, where it's just like the music just hits for me. Hold on, let me check Paper Bag out a lot again.
And I went crazy again today, looking for a strand to climb, looking for a little hope.
Actually, Paper Bag might be better. I think Paper Bag is better, which is crazy to say. As much as I know, I think Paper Bag is actually better. Holy shit. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I thought I would like it more, but just going back and remembering what I had heard however long ago, yeah, Paper Bag is different. Okay. Let's see what they're saying on Genius about this one. Let's see. Okay, last song on 1999's When the Pawn is a poignant sketch of an affair with a man who's already in a committed relationship. Okay, yeah, I didn't pick up on none of that shit. It probably is the song that wait, it's probably is the song that comes the most close to a real love song on the record, but there are still uncanny images, crowbar, and skepticism enough to make it a classic doubtful Fiona Apple song. Okay. Elvis Costello has covered this song in return for Fiona's great cover of his "I Want You." Interesting. So be it. I'm your crowbar if that's what I am so far until you get out of this mess, and I'll pretend that I don't know of your sins until you are ready to confess. All the time, I'll know. Huh. The song's about an affair. I know was a song that she wrote for a guy that she was starting to see. They were both at this place in their lives where everything was changing, and one day this guy referred to Fiona as his crowbar. Wait, he actually said this? As in she could open new doors and help him go to another place in his life. As in like career wise? What is he talking about? In this moment, he's using Fiona as his crowbar, his tool to escape to pry himself out of a messy relationship. Third line implies Fiona and he can be together when he's out of his previous relationship. As soon as he said, you're like my crowbar," my mind went so far, and then I wrote the song. Wait, that's actually insane. He really called her his crowbar. Bro, what the fuck? That's actually crazy. Okay, and I'll pretend that I don't know your sins. Okay, yeah, we read that one. This line, more than any other moment in the song, implies that the lover Fiona is addressing. Wait, lover Fiona is addressing maybe married. Okay, so this is kind of her just like acknowledging the fact that like he's cheating, and like they're kind of in like that type of situation. And you can use my skin to bury secrets in, and I'll settle you down in my own. And at my own suggestion, I'll ask no questions while I do my thing in the background. Damn. So they wasn't even like super involved with each other specifically either. It seemed like she was kind of, or is she talking about like I'll do my own thing like with in my marriage or in my not marriage but relationship while you got what you got going on over there, you know? Okay, but let me see. Rather than get involved in this mess that he's in with the other relationship, Fiona prefers to have a plausible deniability and not get gory details from her lover. This allows her to retain her independence, something that many people miss when they're in a committed monogamous relationships. However, the addition to the line in the background betrays that this independence is bittersweet. Though she's free to do her own thing, she also made to feel like she's not really part of his life, not on the main character or not one of the main characters in his story. Hmm. This I'll know has gained another layer, referring to both the knowledge that she is the other woman and the secrets he's confided in her in the second verse. So even when he's falling off with this other woman, she keeps the knowledge that she's important to him in her own way, even if she's not his primary relationship at the moment. Damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I've never been in a situation like this, so I can't relate to none of this. I can't relate to none of this. I don't know, man. Like this shit's just it's too sneaky. Like I feel like my anxiety would be on a fucking 10 at all times. Uh okay, maybe I can't help you out while she's still around. Adultery often occurs when one person in a relationship feels they aren't getting enough attention or support from their partner. Okay. Um I can't help you out while she's still around. So I guess she's saying that like I can't be like we can't take it too far while you're still in whatever situation you got here. Like we're just like let's keep it simple type shit. Wait, where'd it go? So for the time being, so for the time being, I'm being patient and amidst this bitterness. Oh my god, bro, genius is so trash. And amidst this bitterness, if you'll just encounter this or just consider this, even if it don't make sense all the time, give it time. This mess becomes this bitterness, furthering the implication that her lover's other relationship is falling apart in an ugly way. Her lover is still hesitating to cut the cord, as many people do when ending relationships, even unhealthy ones. Fiona expresses her hopes to become her lover's main squeeze. In other words, Fiona hopes he'll leave his partner for her. With time, she believes he'll see that it was for the best. Okay. So, based off of what they're saying here, I'm assuming that Fiona is fully just the other woman in the situation and that she's not necessarily uh, with someone else at the time, at least not in this point in time. That makes sense. When the crowd becomes your burden, you've early closed your curtain. I'll wait by the backstage door. Damn. While you try to find the lines to speak your mind and pride open, hoping for an encore. And if it gets too late for me to wait for you to find you love me and tell me so, it's okay. Don't need to say it. Okay, this last verse is kind of confusing me. The encore harkens to the theater imagery in the previous line. Fiona's lover is searching for the right words to say, to find out, to find the way out of his current romantic predicament that will end the show on a positive note. Fiona's words hint that he may need his crowbar to pry open his mind and get this done. Okay, interesting. Good lord, there's a lot here. Uh, Not telling Fiona he loves her probably indicates a certain guilt towards his wife. The waiting refers to her metaphorical writing by the backstage door. So okay, she's saying here that she's waiting for him to like I don't know accept her as like his one and only in this situation rather than kind of like staying in this whole I don't know in this adulterous relationship or whatever. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Let me know if I got anything wrong there, but I feel like I got an idea of what that song is saying now. Okay, this was an insane album. Insane album. Like the writing on this shit has actually been top tier. Singing incredible, production incredible. I'm definitely interested in checking out more of her stuff at some point. I don't know how many albums she has for real, but y'all gotta let me know what's left that's worth checking out. I think for me, I'm interested in Title just because I already have a song on here that I like. But yeah, like I said, let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I think I'm done.